Hello, everybody. We're here for quite a few transits and also the new moon in Capricorn, which is conjunct the South Node. So right now, as we're filming, we just experienced, let's see, today's the 22nd. So we had the winter solstice yesterday. Today is the Ursiide meteor showers. On the 26th, we have the new moon in Capricorn, solar eclipse at 7:06 a.m., conjunct South Node, exact at 5:01 a.m., so it's almost at the same time, and that'll be happening at 4 degrees Capricorn. So that's quite a lot of like a lot of transformational energy. This is like some make it or break it shit. So what kind of energy we're dealing with is roles we play in society and our own lives, evaluating where we may be putting ourselves in second. We will be paying attention more to things that hold value in situations that have more momentum and feel most worth our time. Our inner judgments are placed on our lives, our beliefs about ourselves, and our self-worth. Also, those are things that are coming up for review. So we'll be feeling very acutely our beliefs about ourselves and our place in society is what I'm trying to say.
Very nice. The organs that happen to be influenced by Capricorn energy are the knees, joints, backbone, spinal muscles, patella, bones, tendons, ligaments, skin, hair, spleen, and any organs that influence your ability to balance. It says, take your minerals, eat leafy greens, get massages, and apparently physical therapy.
Yeah, I wrote that.
Surgery is not recommended during the moon, and New Year's resolutions hold more weight this year.
It's because of the astrological data that we're dealing with. So we're all thinking about our functions in life at the same time we're thinking about our resolutions, and this Capricorn energy is making us move forward from where we've done things the same way before. We'll be meeting similar energies but doing it in new ways. So
aye. I will be using the Ask and It's Given deck. She'll be using the Rider-Waite deck, and you can go ahead and start the
we basically have done the card blessing already, and so...
No, we didn't.
You're right, we didn't. But I'm intending on it. So that's how we're gonna roll. I felt like we sort of did, but yeah, officially we didn't. Anyway. So what we need to do is ask you to bring your deities of choice, your energies, your guides, and ancestors into this. I saw that. That looked like it might burn.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it out of my
And we'll
shoes.
do the same. We're asking for our egos to be removed. And that we start off with complete confidence in what the Spirit's trying to tell us so that we can... get through this and get the messages delivered that need to be delivered. Okay, so there's our card blessing. Thank you for participating with your energy. And yeah, get started. Do you want to pull first?
No, it's Aries.
Seven of Swords. I'm not really surprised that Aries would be coming up with this. Because of things. So when I see the Seven of Swords, I see I see a post-fight situation, okay? So this is when people are feeling like they got the upper hand no matter what, at any cost. This is like feeling like maybe you have a victory, but it's perhaps unstable. Like a short-lived victory. This is the Seven of Swords, of course, like I said, but when the sevens are seen, they echo the Chariot energy, which is two energies coming together to move forward. So when you have a Seven of Swords, to me, that's saying like you might feel like you've cut something off, or you're getting away with something, or you've had a victory, but there's still a lingering attachment and unfinished business. So personally, I don't know how to feel about this as an Aries, and going through some of the shit that I've gone through with, coincidentally, other Aries in my life. I'm hoping that the cards we see are going to be indicating where this new direction's going and where we might relapse.
Card number 14, and it says, all that is benefiting from my existence. No matter what has caused your unique point of view to come about, it has come about. You do exist. You are thinking. You are perceiving. You are asking. And you are being answered. And all that is benefiting from your existence and from your point of view.
Wow, so that ties in interestingly. So when it comes to the Seven of Swords, it's your perception of...
It's all about your perception.
Like, whether you win or lose is, like, entirely about whether or not you... I guess... Whew, this is weird because I don't usually, like, feel, like, duplicitous energy in these cards. But I still feel like there's, like, your direction of perception in this is whether or not you feel victorious or not, truly. Do you feel fully validated by this victory? Or is it truly exactly, like, fulfilling? Do you feel wholly satisfied by what just happened? Yeah, right?
I look at him as, like, somewhat of a trickster energy. He's being sneaky. He's being deceptive. In conjunct with benefiting from your existence. If you're wondering why things are going sideways, you should probably reevaluate what you're doing sideways. But next card.
Yeah, for sure. Like, what is the like, other energy you need to know for this new moon? Another 7, dude. Okay, so this is wild, and they're both upright. Okay, 7s often indicate in minor decks fucking conflict, for real. Like, this is a clash of beliefs and identities and, like, repetition of something, an ego will. This is ideals and things that would normally inspire togetherness is causing resistance. So
and you can see that if there's only one person each of those cards, I look at that as representing Aries.
I feel like until we are all more settled on what we actually want, it's going to be impossible to even expect that from other people. If we're in resistance, if we're scared or feeling like we don't have a way to be forthright and straightforward about something, and we feel like we have to be manipulative about it,
right,
or feel like the power dynamic is unequal, but we have to strong arm our way into it or trick people into getting along with us instead of coming at it straight on, that's not going to work. There's boundaries in discussion with these cards. There's expectations, and there's a lot of hard feelings and resentment built up with these two. And honestly, flat out confusion, because neither of these dudes feel 100%. So I would feel like this is like a Pyrrhic victory has either happened recently or is about to happen, and it's uncomfortable. It's strange.
Card number 46, and it says, life is always in motion, so I cannot be stuck. It is not possible to stand still or be stuck, because energy and therefore life is always in motion. Things are always changing. The reason it may feel to you as if you are stuck is because while you are continuing to think the same thoughts, things are changing. But they are changing to the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah.
This card does a really good job at explaining itself. You know, things are changing, but you're wondering why you're still getting the same result, and that's because, you know, you still got the oven turned to the same temperature, and you're wondering why the pizza keeps burning each time you make it.
Like, pretty much, I'm guilty of this. I've been letting my fears about situations repeat themselves, honestly. Like, especially when it comes to this relationship that I've had with this Aries person for a long time. We used to get along. We used to not have these conflicts, but you know, I have been very unclear about why this keeps happening, but I've been more and more afraid of every time we talk it blowing up in my face. And I know I've been creating resistance on my own mental belief section and like what makes me feel like I need to guard myself. So I honestly hate bringing personal stuff in here, but I relate to these cards so fucking well that it's a clear and present. To me, it's saying like, let the muddy waters clear again. Like until we can be more clear about our point, and like this is going over 10 minutes, unfortunately. But until we can be more clear about what our desires are and what we want to have happen instead of what we don't want to happen, and are able to pay attention to that, it's really best to be focused on the good things about what was good about it. Like this is this is a relationship reading. This is like family. If this is not just like a type of friendship that's hitting the rocks, or it could be family too, but it has everything to do with belief in self, and relationship to other people. So if there's any kind of resistance or grinding feeling or heaviness with people, it's time to really, really evaluate your role and how you feel in the middle of all that might be influencing the situation, and take responsibility for it, which I am absolutely working on myself. So I'm just giving you advice for the one I'm dealing with. Heavy. All right.
We will see you on the next reading, Aries.
Hopefully it gets better by then.
Bye.
Bye.